Hi, I'm Rebecca. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cook a Herby Hake with vegetable couscous using plenty of frozen ingredients. First I'm just going to run you through the key ingredients. You'll need 250 grams of couscous, some frozen sweet corn, frozen petit pois, some broad beans, one of my favourite vegetables, some soya beans, and to give it some nice flavour, we've even found some nice herb mix that we're going to use to flavour the couscous, as well as some sun-dried tomatoes just from the store cupboard, and a little rapeseed oil. For the fish, we're going to be using some frozen hake fillets, which can be cooked really easily in the oven, a knob of butter. We're just going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees. Then you'll need an ordinary baking tray, a piece of greaseproof paper, and I'm just going to rub that with a little bit of rapeseed oil. I'm just going to rub that in on the paper. We'll form one of our hake fillets. And these are just frozen hake fillets. And these ones are responsibly sourced, skinless and boneless. And I've literally just taken them out from the freezer and they're ready to use. To give this hake a really nice flavour while it's cooking, we've actually got a frozen herb mix here, and this one is an Italian mix, and it's got red onion, basil, parsley and garlic, thyme and oregano. And it's excellent for making all sorts of things. We're going to use some of this in the couscous as well. And this is straight from the freezer. Bought that from the supermarket, and you can buy all sorts of frozen herbs and things. You could use fresh, of course, make up your own if you wanted, but having this ready in the freezer just makes it so much easier. And I'm just going to put in a spoonful of this into a little pot and just mix it up with a little bit of butter. Gently mix that together a little bit. And I'm going to put that onto the hake there. I also thought about what would work well with that, and I've just got some sun-dried tomatoes, and these are just ones you can just keep a jar in the store cupboard. Obviously once they're open, keep them in the fridge. And the easiest way to do this is to use a pair of kitchen scissors, just cut it up, and I tend to find sun-dried tomatoes, they're just so full of flavour and they just taste great and everything. And then we're just going to try and fold it up so that it holds together like a bag, and that way we're just sealing in all those lovely flavours. The oven should be preheated now to 200 degrees. I'm just going to pop that in. And leave that for 25 minutes, by which time it should be completely ready. And then you can just make up the couscous as per the pack instructions, and just make up as much as you need for yourself or the family. So while the couscous is just cooking there, just going to prepare our frozen vegetables. And into here, you can basically add any frozen veg that you like. I love sweet corn because I just find it so much sweeter, and it just tastes just much nicer when it is from frozen, because obviously it's just been taken straight from the field and frozen so quickly, so it just keeps all that goodness in there. So just pop that in the pan. I've also got petit pois in here, trying out some soya beans and some frozen broad beans as well. Now these ones I am actually going to do in a separate pan, because whilst you can eat the skins on the actual broad beans, I tend to like to just pop them out and throw the skins away, just because it just tends to be much easier to eat that way, and the kids seem to like them more, so that's what we'll do. Just going to cover them with a little bit of boiling water. You won't need too much, it's just really, it's almost like steaming them, just covered enough to just get them cooked through. So that's our timer for the couscous. I'm actually doing this while the kids are supposed to be in bed, but I would just like to introduce you to somebody who's snuck downstairs, and this little person, he's 7 years old, and he is actually inspiration to get me in the kitchen cooking, and he's actually a little chef himself, known as the Brilliant Chef, and he blogs at thebrilliantchef.co.uk, and this is the little lad. who actually totally inspired me in the kitchen because he's not afraid to try cooking anything. So that is the reason why I'm standing here having a go at this today, because he's taught me that actually if you have a go and it goes wrong, then you've learned something, and if it goes right, then great, you've cooked something really nice. So thank you, Daniel. The couscous has been cooked nicely through, and into that we're going to, while it's still nice and hot, we're going to add in some more of our frozen herb mix. We're going to add in a good couple of spoonfuls of that. Stir that round, and the heat from the couscous will just cook those herbs through. These ones have that really nice flavour. And that can be added straight into our couscous now. Just flavour the boiled beans, and as I explained, I am going to just pop those skins off. It's just about out of the skin, which is perfectly edible, but it's just often nice. They look a lot brighter and shinier when the skin's off. So just by squeezing it, they just kind of pop out, and you get the nice boiled beans in there. And this is a great job if the kids want to help in the kitchen. As long as they cool down a little bit, not too hot, they'll just have fun just popping those out for you.
Okay.
And that's the time of the fish. That's perfect timing. So your couscous can be prepared in the time while the fish is cooking in the oven. That's very nicely wrapped up, which is good. I'm just going to be plating up some nice serving of couscous. You can see that is packed with all those frozen veggies, packed with all that goodness, and just that colour, that vibrant colour as well. I mean, it's lovely at this time of year, it's beautiful. I'm just going to finish that off with some fresh herbs, because I've got some coriander growing here on the window, so I've got some coriander or parsley. If you want to just add that as a garnish, you can, but it doesn't need it. It looks beautiful without. And there you have it, a Herby Hake on a bed of vegetable couscous, made with lovely frozen veg and frozen fish fillets of hake. The reason I've chosen a fish to prepare as part of my dish is because fish just terrifies me, cooking fish, and I just want to show that actually using frozen fish just makes it so much easier to prepare, and adding in those frozen herbs and vegetables, and you just have a really, really tasty dish made so simply. In under half an hour you can have a lovely family dish prepared. So the reasons why I really love this dish is it makes fish really easy to prepare. It helps the fish not taste fishy, but just full of herbs and just really flavoursome and lovely. I love the fact that it's got so many veggies in, really great, really healthy for the family, and the fact that using the frozen vegetables means there's very little preparation. All I have to do is literally, I just measured them using a cup to give an idea of portion sizes that we needed. No chopping, no washing, no peeling the vegetables. It's just so simple, so easy. I love the fact that using just portions of fish, you just know it's one portion per person, so again it makes it really easy to know the portion size. Lots of food groups in there. You've got your vegetables, you've got your protein in the form of fish, you've got your carbohydrate as a couscous, which is really, really lovely, healthy meal to make. And I love the fact that you can use herbs straight from frozen, so you don't have to worry about having things that are in season. You can use all the vegetables any time of the year. You don't have to wait for things to be in season. That's the great thing about using all these frozen vegetables and herbs.